Hi, I'm going to talk about 5 mistakes what sellers make when they're selling a home. Hi, my name is Deepo Phillips. If it's your first time on my YouTube channel, welcome to my YouTube channel. Each week I'm going to talk about seller tips, buyer tips, about the real estate market, or anything real estate related. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel before, please subscribe below. And all I ask in return, is give it a thumbs up if you like what you hear. First mistake that sellers do is not getting your home ready. What I mean not getting your home ready is that you want to make your home, here's an analogy like prime ready. So what I mean prime ready is that anything in your home that you think that if you were a potential buyer coming in the home, you're like, I don't like this, then maybe you should find a way to get rid of it. So for example, what I mean is like declutter. Like any things that you have and stuff that you like keep, whatever, you should like get rid of it. If it's something valuable, try to find a storage unit to keep it in the meantime. Because you want your home to be like wow to the buyer's eye. If any like old paint or if the paint color you say you're gonna paint your home, maybe you should paint it. If you have a loose doorknob, fix a doorknob, or any like minor things that will come up that the buyer will see in his eye, get it fixed. And also, too, here's another good tip. If you have an old doormat, find a way to replace that doormat with a fresh new doormat. So when a buyer steps in the mat, they can like, okay, they're getting herself. And the whole thing is like you want your house to wow the buyer's eye. And also, it's very important to make sure that your home is staged because you want a potential buyer to come in the home and see what will look like if they have their furniture in the home. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. I like how they set the couch. I'm going to, set the couch that way. So these are just little tips that you could do to make sure your home is ready for that potential buyer. The second mistake is like not marketing a home. What I mean not marketing a home is that when you have your home and whoever you're working with, that real estate agent, you want to make sure that you have professional photos. I'm always going back to it's like a catalog. When you open that nice catalog and all the pictures are nice and professionals, that's how you want to market home. So it's very important for you as a seller to make sure you have professional photos to market your home. Also, another thing that I want to let you know for a seller as well too is that when you market a home, you want to, whoever you're working with, a real estate agent, you want to make sure that they're marketing a home the right way. Like for example, right now, online presence is very huge. And you want to make sure that that agent is marketing your home right online to all the potential buyers. Because right now, online has grown. Millions and millions of people are online. There's so many platforms. And whoever you're working with as a seller, with that seller's agent, you want to make sure that they're marketing their home, especially online, but also on social media. Because social media has grown a lot. And marketing your home on social media can help you find a potential buyer to your home. Another thing for marketing your home is landscaping. You want to make sure outside of your property, if you have some old shrubs or anything, make sure that you have some fresh shrubs. You want to make sure the landscaping is good because that's kind of like that introduction. When someone gets to the home, they pull up in their car and they see the landscape and they're like, okay, this landscape looks good. I can't wait to get in the house. So make sure you have good landscaping. If you have any old shingles or anything, make sure you replace it. Just make sure that the outside is good because outside of your home, when a buyer comes, is like your presentation. So anything that needs to be freshened up and look good, make sure that you have that stuff, good as well too. So these are the tips that it's good for you to do home market and a property is, have professional photos, make sure that, your home is marketed online and social media and outside is make sure you have great landscaping, you have any old shingles, replacer, or anything that needs to be replaced should be replaced. The third mistake that sellers do is hiring the wrong agent. They'll be like, I want to save money on commission. And what they do is they find this discount agent to work with to sell their property. Let me ask you this question. Do you think a discount agent is going to work hard for you to sell your property. What this discount agent is going to do is that they're going to get your listing, put a sign in your yard, and hope and pray that you sell your property. And I'm not discounting discount agents, but that's why it's very important for you to have your options open to interview agents. Maybe that agent who is very experienced, educates you, and you might pay a premium. What the agent's going to do, we might have better marketing tools to find the right buyer to buy your home. That agent might know how to market online to find that buyer to buy the home. Also, that agent might have good sales tactics, negotiating skills for you to have that right buyer buy a home. So this is very, very important as you as a seller to hire the right agent, because if you don't hire the right agent, if you hire a discount agent, what's going to happen is that that agent is going to get your listing, put a sign in your yard, you guys don't find the right buyer, your listing expires, you get mad, and you're mad at every agent in the world because you couldn't sell your property, and then you're like, well, I'm going to do this on my own, I'm going to do it for sale by owner. So it's very, very important that you hire the right agent so you could be a happy seller and get to your next destination. The fourth mistake the sellers do is limiting the amount of showings on their property. It's like, well, the buyer could come on this day, and that's it. And you are the seller that you want to get to your next destination. So for this to happen, you need to have an open line of communication to your selling agent to let them know what times and dates work for you. And usually most buyers are free on the weekend to see properties. So that's why it's very important as you as a seller to have open houses on the weekend so buyers could come in your property and see the property. And if they like the property, they'll put an offer on the property. So this is the mistake that most sellers do, is they limit the amount of showings, and they're like, well, this can't work, that can't work, this can't work, that can't work, this can't work, maybe this could work. And what happens is that they get mad because they don't have enough foot traffic in the home, and they're wondering why they couldn't get any offers on their property. And the reason is that because you limit the amount of showings. The fifth mistake that sellers do is setting an unrealistic price when they're trying to sell their home. The seller will say that I think my home is worth this. And two ways this thing will work. Professional agent, or the agent's been doing a long time, is going to educate the seller. It's like, well, Mr. Seller, if we put the home at this price, you are going to miss the amount or percentage of potential buyers. And the market determines the price of the home. Or another option is that you have some new agent, or an agent just wants to get the listing, will say that, okay, I am going to listen to Mr. Seller, put the home on the market, and see what happens. And here is the outcome, which the new agent or the person who doesn't know the market is going to listen to Mr. Seller, put the home on the market. 2-3 weeks go by, no foot traffic, no offers, home still on the market, and the home expires. And the seller gets mad. Best option is that the agent, who's very well educated, knows the market, is going to tell, hey, Mr. Seller, I know you want to price the home this high, but what the market tells us is the home is worth this. And if you want to get to your next destination, we need to price the home where the market tells us. We don't determine the price, the market determines the price. So if you want to get to your next destination, you need to, come in terms with that selling agent. Or another option that you could do is that, all right, the agent might tell you that, all right, we'll list it at where you want. But if we don't get any offers or foot traffic in a property, then we need to adjust the price after week 1 with a market entitles. But right now, you as a seller has already wasted a week because you wanted to price it that high, and now you're chasing the market. So as you as a seller, if you want to, get your home sold, get the most money you want, the market determines the price of the property. Another thing I want to tell you as a seller is that right now, inventory in the whole nation is very low. Buyer demand is very high. So don't you think is that, hey, let's price the home ahead of market. What I mean price the home ahead of the market is that if we price the home a little bit under the market, we could get a flood pool of buyers to bid the price, have multiple offers, and you could probably get more money for the home you want. But if you price the home too high of the market, then you won't get that much buyers, you get not enough offers, and you're basically you chasing the market, and you're reducing the price down and down, and you're chasing the market. And what's going to happen is your home's going to be stale. A lot of buyers are going to think the home's overpriced, and you're not going to be happy. So these are, the mistakes that sellers tend to do when pricing their home. These are the 5 mistakes that sellers do when they're selling their home. Thanks again for watching my video, and please like, subscribe, and comment below, and I will see you soon.